My home is in Central Virginia, where I was born and raised. I grew up with the odds working against me, but I was determined to beat the odds. I was the first in my family to graduate from college. I am a lead faculty member in the School of Nursing at Lynchburg General Hospital. I vowed to help others recognize that if I can do it, anybody can. I have served as a big with big brothers and sisters. I have been a loyal United Way donor for over 25 years. Come, join me. Reach out a hand to one and influence the condition of all.
The ARC offers day support services to adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Meals on Wheels provides healthy meals, friendly smiles, and warm reassurance to the local homebound community. This service allows people to stay in their homes, maintain some independence, and avoid living in costly institutions.
I am so grateful for Meals on Wheels, and your visit always makes my day. And from the bottom of my heart, I thank you.
Court-appointed special advocates, CASA, serves abused and neglected children. A CASA volunteer is appointed by a judge to represent the best interest of a child who has been abused or neglected and is involved in juvenile court proceedings.
The juvenile court system can be a very long, complicated road for everyone involved, but one worth traveling when it ensures the safety and happiness of a child. Our goal is always to return children to their home if at all possible, but often that option may not be in the best interest of the child. Fortunately, all of the children whom I represented have been adopted into loving, caring, safe homes. Imagine if CASA volunteers were not available to speak up for these children.
The Adult Care Center is a quality daycare service for health-impaired and disabled adults. Robert is a retired Air Force policeman and a veteran of the Korean War. He has been a client at the Adult Care Center for over 20 years. If the Adult Care Center was not available at the time that Robert had his stroke, he would have been placed in a VA hospital far away from his family in Lynchburg. The free clinic provides medical, nursing, dental, ophthalmology, pharmacy, and health education services to patients who lack access to health care for financial reasons. Patient income must be low income as measured by annual U.S. government standards, and the patient must not have insurance, Medicare, or Medicaid for the services being rendered.
And ophthalmology is my forte, and I couldn't see myself doing other than that. So our clientele are from the surrounding communities like Amherst, Appomattox, Bedford, Campbell, and of course Lynchburg. We check individuals for their glasses and for medical diseases involving the retina or the cornea, and we also check for glaucoma. And these are people that are really in need of health care and eye care. If they need glasses and they're able to obtain them, they can see better, they can work better, and have normal lives. I'm paying back because I have had a wonderful life in this community.
The Gateway provides transitional housing and supportive services to homeless men who are in recovery from drug and alcohol addiction.
I've been an alcoholic for 20 years. I was really scared when I walked through the doors to the Gateway. I didn't know what to expect. At the Gateway, I was held accountable. I had to get a job. I had to do my chores. The Gateway was a cornerstone of my sobriety, teaching me responsibility. I learned I didn't have to be ashamed to be a recovering alcoholic. In 2011, in August, I'll be sober for 5 years. Today, I owe my life to the Gateway, because without the Gateway, I don't know where I'd be at today.
Through the Presbyterian Homes Family Services Family Alliance, Ways to Work is a loan program for the purchase or repair of automobile or other needs related to maintaining or improving employment. The repayment of the loan is the responsibility of the client.
Living in Concord without a car to travel and no job in my surrounding areas put me in a position of depending on others, both financially and for transportation. The Ways to Work program gave me an opportunity to secure a good job and become independent. I proudly work as a bankruptcy paralegal at Cox Law Group, and I now own my own home in Madison Heights, Virginia.
The Central Virginia Area Agency on Aging provides and delivers meals to elderly homebound clients in the outlying areas of Lynchburg.
And we probably travel about 350 miles in 1 week. We go as far as Gladys, Huddleston, Rustburg, Appomattox.
So they're at home where they're familiar with the surroundings, and it's obviously cheaper for them to stay at home. We meet Mr. Porter by the railroad tracks because he lives up a driveway that's very full of ruts. We don't know if the truck would even make it up there.
United States Navy, World War II. I spent 3 years, 4 months, and 2 days in there. That's me right there. Well, the only thing I can tell you, they put me in the hospital for 6 hours, and I woke up. I heard one of the guys say, "Oh, he'll be all right in the morning. He's hard-headed."
Difficult economic times remind us that there are so many individuals who need our help and support to make a life-changing experience in their lives and in those often of their families as well. It is hard to imagine how different the lives of these Central Virginia citizens whom you have just seen would be if United Way funded programs and services had not been available to them in their time of need.
United Way assesses and supports programs and services for our community to help change lives. Children, teens, adults, seniors, homeless, physically challenged, and many others who seek help find opportunities for a better life and to become productive members of our community.
Please reflect on the meaning of this year's campaign, Helping Others in Central Virginia. Give what you can. Give generously, if you can, to United Way of Central Virginia.
We thank you for your support.
Live United!